It is a beautiful morning. It is a good morning that the Lord has given unto us. And I'm so happy that we've been able to see it and we've been able to get to Friday. How has been your week? I want to believe that it has been a good week. Apologies because of my voice. It's a bit hoarse. I'm having issues with my throat, so my voice is a bit hoarse. But we have to do what we have to do. We have to get our daily dose today. So I'll be taking a lot of hot water today, just to help me with my voice. But I want to believe you're doing well. Welcome again to today's daily dose. And today I want to speak about something that is so personal to me. Waiting. Have you ever been in the waiting room? Have you ever waited for something? Have you ever waited for something for a very long time? I want to share a story with you, and I believe some of you might have heard the story. It's about my journey in the media industry when I was looking for a job in the media industry. So it happened that I finished my college, and after finishing my college, I started looking for an internship. And I ended up at a certain station in Kibera, Pamoja FM. That's where I did my first internship in the media industry. So I looked for the internship. I managed to get a chance at Pamoja FM, as the station is it's situated in Kibera, Nairobi. So I joined there for internship, 3 months internship. And when I got there, it was a very nice experience. It was a very nice learning experience because pale kulikuwa na hardships kabisa. It wasn't a very easy journey because keeping in mind it's in Kibera and the station was only covering Kibera and a part of Kawangware. So most of our stories that we were doing, they were coming from the slums. So we used to go to the slums, and that's why when you mention Kibera, it's a very special place. Yani nasemanga hii Nairobi, mimi life yangu nilianzia Kibera, and I thank God for that because it taught me a lot. It taught me not to give up. It taught me to be tough. Ilinifunza mengi sana. Anyway, that is not the story I wanted to share. So when I did my 3 months internship at Pamoja FM, nikamaliza, I was given a chance to extend for 6 months. I extended, but at the same time I had looked for a sales job. And nilikuwa natembea nikiuza madawa. So I used to work and selling tablets in shops, in chemists and all that. So I did that for a while, and as I still did my internship at Pamoja FM. So a time came and I had to get out of Nairobi, I had to get out of Pamoja FM, and now I didn't have something or somewhere to go. I didn't have an option. So I decided, it's time for me to go back home. I packed my stuff and traveled and went back home kwa mama yangu mzazi. So I went home, and while at home, I still did a lot of applications here and there, trying to look for jobs in the media industry, if not jobs, internship. I remember there is a time I even applied for volunteering. I applied for volunteering. Actually, my application hapo kwa hapo juu kwa headline nilikuwa naandika seeking for a position to volunteer in your radio station, because I didn't want to sit at home kabisa. So I went home, nikakaa kidogo, then I got a call from Biblia Usema Eldoret. At that time they had a branch in Eldoret. So I went to Biblia Usema in Eldoret for 3 months attachment. That was an attachment. Nikaenda pale, I did the attachment, and nikafanya attachment miezi mitatu. Sikumaliza miezi mitatu. In the process, my mom got sick, and I had to go take care of her because I'm the only girl among 5 boys. So I'm the only one who can take care of mom. So I had to leave Eldoret and go back home. So nikaenda nyumbani, took care of my sick mother, and at that time I used to try and do businesses kiasi kiasi. I used to sell braids, I used to sell viatu za madem and all that, just to ensure that at least najua na survive. And at the same time I was looking for money to go and register for my exams because I had not graduated, so sikuwa na pesa exams. So I did Biblia Husema broadcasting, sikumaliza, nikaenda nyumbani to take care of my mom, and in that process ya kuuza vitu mbili tatu, I got enough money, went registered for my exams back in Thika, nikafanya exams zangu now for diploma in journalism and mass communication. Then I graduated. After graduating now, things became a little bit tough. Juu sasa nilikuwa nachindwa, jamini, nitaipata kazi kwa hii media industry? Nitawahi kupata kazi kweli? I used to really pray to God anifungulie mlango nipate kazi. But it took a very, very long time. So nika graduate. After graduating, I got a chance to go for an internship at C5FM Garissa. Now it's called Hekima FM. So I went to C5FM Garissa and worked there for internship for 3 months. Nikafanya 3 months. All along, hizi stations zote nilikuwa napitia haulipwi chochote, and it was difficult because you need to pay rent, you need to dress, you need to eat, you need to support your mother, so it was so tough. Things zilikuwa zinakupush mpaka sometimes unashindwa, how will I survive? Nita survive vipi? But I thank God, God has been faithful. I never gave up. That's now where my daily dose is coming from. Never get tired of waiting. After C5FM Garissa, a chance came, Milele FM. And I remember very well that day nilikuwa studio nikifanya show at C5FM. Nilikuwa nafanya news. I was a news anchor, I was a sports anchor and a sports reporter, and I had a show ya rumba ambayo nilikuwa nafanya, na bado nilikuwa nafanya show ya sports. So I was an all-rounder, and that is one thing that Pamoja FM ilinifunza sana, to be an all-rounder. Utafanya news, utafanya sports, utafanya show yote ambayo itakuja, and it really helped me. So at C5FM I really did a lot of stuff ambazo nilikuwa nafanya pale. So a chance came at Milele FM, and this chance came in a very funny way because I didn't have any connection or someone I knew at Pamoja FM. But my back then editor at Milele FM, sorry. But my back then news editor at Pamoja FM, at that time he had joined Biblia Husema. His name is Felix Asoa. He connected me with Nancy Mmbone, my colleague now. And through Nancy Mmbone, I managed to get an email, ya news editor, na email ya sports editor, at that time Paul Mchesi. And I managed to apply for a chance to go work at Milele FM. Hiyo nayo nili-apply kazi, siku apply internship, na siku apply volunteer. I applied for a job because they had advertised that they were looking for a sports reporter and a sports anchor. So nika apply. And after I did that application, nikatuma hiyo mail, I remember I was with my very best friend ambaye tulikuwa tunaishi na yeye. Her name is Aneta. And I told Aneta, I think after nimefanya hii application, I need to go into fasting. So that week, tukajidedicate mimi na yeye. Both of us were working at C5FM Garissa, and all of us were doing, we had a rumba show that we were doing together. Yeah, we were doing a rumba show together. Alafu pia alikuwa afanya show ya watoto, and sometimes she did breakfast show. So nikamwambia I think I need to fast sababu ya hii application yenye nimetuma Milele FM. And she told me, yes, let's do it together. And she had never done it before. So nikamwambia, okay, let's do it. Let's pray for this chance. So we fasted the whole of that week, took a fast. As we still went to job, and every time she could tell me, Mercy, you're going to get this chance at Milele FM. Wewe uko poa sana sports, and the fact that you are a lady, hakuna mtu atakunyima job. So we had that faith. And when I prayed, I used to feel like it's now my turn. It's now my time. So one day, within that week, tukiwa tu tunataka kuintroduce show ya rumba. Ilikuwa inaanza saa 7 mpaka saa 10 jioni. Tunataka kuintroduce show ya rumba. I see a call, a new number calling. Then I picked the call and it was Paul Muchesi. And he was like, "Are you Mercy Mmbone?" Nikamwambia, "Yes." "Kuna demo umenitumia sports. Is that you?" Nikamwambia, "Yes, that is me." Anambia, "Wow, sijawahi kumsikia msichana akifanya sporti jinsi ambavyo unafanya sporti. That is a very good job." And then he told me, "Unfortunately, we can only offer you an internship because we have already gotten someone for sports." Kuna mtu ambaye tayari tumempata wa sporti, so we can only offer you an internship. And I told him it's okay. Akaniambia, "Okay, let me go discuss with 1-2 people in management, then I'll get back to you." And he went mute. Tukafanya show tukamaliza. The following day I did get his call. Siku ikapita tena sijapata call ya Mchesi. Weekend ikakuja ikapita sijapata call ya Mchesi. On Monday nikakuwa nafanya hiyo show ya rumba, and a letter reminded me, "Really, Mercy, why not call this guy?" So I called Mchesi nikamuuliza, "Hey, kwani kuliendaje? You told you'll get back to me." Akaniambia, "Okay, I've talked to 3 people, 2 to 3 people, and I think I'm still trying to push so that you can get an internship." So he pushed for me, and luckily I managed to get the internship. And you know, with internship, media squeezy, they don't pay, so I wasn't being paid. So I joined Milele FM. I thank God for that chance. And it took me a very, very long time. And I felt like, wow, I still need to wait for me to start, for me to be employed. Juu nilijua hii internship ya Milele pengine itaisha after 3 months. Then what happens? But thank God, after 3 months, niliextendiwa. And after being extended, nilikuwa napatiwa kitu kidogo, you know, as a stipend, unapatiwa ka transport kidogo, nini na vitu kama hizo. So I worked my whole heart out. Nilitia bidii. And one thing I used to tell myself that, Mercy, ukipata chance ya kufanya show, enda ufanye hiyo show, it's like unalipwa. Enda ufanye hiyo show, it's like uko na contract. Enda ufanye hiyo show, it's like you will never get a chance to do that show again. And I felt maybe someday kuna mtu atanisikiliza mahali. Hicho ndicho kitu nilikuwa najiambia. Na most people used to tell me that, "Mercy, you're so talented. Kuna siku moja mtu atakusikiza and someone will poach you. Or hapa Milele utakuja kupata contract." It took me a total of 5 years looking for a job in the media industry. 5 years working without pay. 5 years volunteering, internship, kufanya kazi za bure. But at last, it paid. And that's where we come to our daily dose today. Don't get tired of waiting. Because when the time has come for your door to open, no matter what happens, it is your time, and there is nothing that can stop your time. Our daily dose today, do not get tired of waiting. Maybe you've been looking for a job. There are those who have been looking for a job in this media industry, and it has taken them 8 years, 10 years. Yes, I've talked to them, I've witnessed them. I've had colleagues ambao they have even a more serious story than mine. You're volunteering for 10 years. Now uko Nairobi. You're supposed to pay bills. You're supposed to eat. You're supposed to dress up. And people know you. You have a big name in the media industry. And people expect you to have money. But you don't have anything. Unang'ang'ana na maisha. But I thank God I never gave up. And that's why this morning, our daily dose today, I'm urging you, do not give up. Do not get tired of waiting. I know it is painful to be in that waiting room. It is very painful. Inachosha. There are a lot of disappointments. There are a lot of voices telling you to give up. But wakati wa Mungu ukifika, when the right time comes, when God's time comes, remember, God's time is the perfect time. And all of us are waiting for God's time. Kwa hivyo usichoke. Do not get tired. on pressing. Keep on encouraging yourself. As I always say, you are your number one cheerleader. Keep on cheering yourself. A time will come and you will get your breakthrough. Your time is coming. You might give up and maybe ulikuwa umefikia mahali pa kupata breakthrough yako. So do not give up. Keep on pressing hard and hard and hard and hard. Inaweza kuwa ni kazi umekuwa ukitafuta. Inaweza kuwa ni ndoa umekuwa ukitafuta. Inaweza kuwa ni swala fulani ambalo umekuwa ukilisubiria mwaka na mwaka, miaka na miaka. Inaweza kuwa ni tenda fulani ulikuwa umeapply and it has taken a whole lot of years and you wonder what? Inaweza kuwa ni mtu pengine ulimfanyia kazi and that person never paid you. I know how painful that is. And you wonder, jamani, nimemfanyia huyu mtu kazi. Nimejitolea, nimetolea muda wangu. Nimejitolea na nguvu zangu zote kumfanyia kazi. Kwa nini hajawahi kunilipa? Inauma, I know, and it is tough. I understand. But don't get tired. Usichoke kumngoja Mungu. Usichoke kungojea wakati wako. Your time will come. Yesterday we talked about when you're in that breaking season. And nikagusia seasons. In this life, I remember telling you that in life we have seasons. Different seasons. Kuna season utakuwa hapa, kuna season hautakuwa hapa. Kuna season utakuwa na kazi, kuna season hautakuwa na kazi. There are those seasons in life. When you are in that difficult season, when you are in the waiting season, keep on waiting. What do waiters do? They serve. So, jitume kabisa. Ukijua kwamba katika huku kujituma kwangu, I will get a reward. A door will open. I will get my breakthrough. So our daily dose today. Do not get tired of waiting. Do not get tired of waiting, I repeat. Do not get tired of waiting. My sister, my brother, my father, my mother, do not get tired of waiting. That door will open. It may take years. It may take months. It may take weeks. There are people who will come behind you and go mbele yako. Walisoma nyuma yako wakuje wapite, wapate hizo nafasi. Yes. There are people who are joining at Milele FM when I was there as an intern. Nimefanya miezi yangu 3 nimemaliza, now I'm there, nimeendeleza. They were coming na walikuwa wanapata contract. Walikuwa wanakuja na walikuwa wanalipwa mshahara. But mimi niko pale. Because sometimes I could ask myself, really? Kweli kabisa tu. Mimi wakati wangu utakuja kufika lini? I know maybe you are also asking yourself questions. It's okay to ask yourself questions. It's normal to ask yourself questions. But do not let them carry you. Zisikufanya utoke kwa focus yako. Keep on waiting. Keep on praying to God that someday that door will open. Our daily dose today. Don't get tired of waiting. Don't get tired of waiting. I repeat, do not get tired of waiting. That is Daily Dose by Mercy Mmbone on my YouTube channel, Mmbone Mercy. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Ensure you watch my other videos. We have Daily Dose that comes up on daily basis, weekdays only. Yes, and then we have Bizbora, where we look at small businesses and learn a lot about different types of businesses and how we can venture ourselves into businesses. Kwa hivyo, ensure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Ensure you watch the videos. Share with someone. Share with someone. Share with someone. Do not forget to share. I wish you a lovely and blessed Friday. Thank you.